Hello and welcome to the Sales Hunter podcast. My name is Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter, and I want to share with you today that, you know what? Effective prospecting is not cold calling. Hey, it's time we banish cold calling for what it is. It's exactly that, cold calling. Let me share with you some ideas and some strategies so you don't find yourself ever having a cold call. And the show begins right now. So we're talking about effective prospecting and how it is not cold calling. Here's the whole deal. Randomly calling people is not a strategy that works. Come on, let's get over it. But here's the whole thing. Too many people put cold calling and they wrap it around every type of calling. Let me tell you something. Calling works when it comes to prospecting. It works. Cold calling, it doesn't work. But calling, when you know and you're dialing in, boy, there's an old term. When you're contacting, when you're reaching out to people who fit your ICP, your ideal customer profile, let me tell you something. You may have never have talked to that person again, and somebody would be, oh, that's cold calling. Hey, no, it's not cold calling. To me, that's warm calling. Because what am I doing? I am reaching out to people who I really am predisposed to realize that they can benefit from what it is that I sell. You see, I might be a financial planner. Okay. So I'm reaching out to people who are in need of financial planning services. And I've gone through and I've built out a persona. I've built out my ideal customer profile and they fit that profile. I owe it to them to reach. See, here's the whole situation. If I don't reach out to them, I'm actually doing them a disservice. Now, I'm not randomly calling people. I would not want people calling me and saying, oh, can we set you up with maternity services? Excuse me, way past that one. You know, hey, could we set you up for this or that? Oh, no, you see, here's the whole thing. But if people do call me and want to reach out and talk to me about something that would be a benefit to me, I want them to, because here's the whole thing. If I have a problem, and trust me, I have a lot of problems, and I knew you could help me, I would want you to reach out to me. And if somewhere later on down the road, I found out that you did not help me, I would be upset. You see, that's what prospecting is all about. See, because if you knew that I had a problem, that's not cold calling. That's very much warm, targeted calling. I would want you reaching out to me. I would want you to. You see, when we think about cold calling, just randomly calling phone numbers, randomly texting people, randomly grabbing people off of social media. Yeah, that's not effective. And that's a waste of not only resources, but it's a waste of your mental energy, because you know what? You're going to get demotivated so fast. But if on the other hand, you are reaching out and calling people who fit your ICP. So what I want you to do is I want you to really take a look at who is your perfect customer. Who's your perfect customer? Zero in on those types of people. Where do those people reside at? Those are the people who you want to be contacting. Those are and it's no longer a cold call. It's now a warm call, because there's a high probability. It's not going to be 100%. There could be some slippage in there. I get it. But there's a very high probability that they are going to be spot on needing your services. Now, they may not need them right now. They may say, hey, don't call me again. But you know what? That's okay, because if they're your ideal customer profile, I'm not going to call them again now, but I may reach back out to them somewhere down the road. In future episodes here on the Sales Hunter podcast, I'm going to share with you strategies and ideas, because we're going to spend the next 3-4 months every week diving into just prospecting. But right now, I want you to get through your head that effective prospecting is not cold calling. Effective prospecting is warm calling, targeted calling, going against your ICP. Hey, my name is Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter. This is another The Sales Hunter podcast. What is it about? 2 episodes a week, one a short one like this, and the second one where we do a deep dive interview with a sales expert. My whole goal with the Sales Hunter podcast is to help you see and achieve what you didn't think was possible. Do me a favor, subscribe, rate, and review the show. on your favorite podcast app. Would you please? We love reviews because it's a way that other people get to know that, hey, they should be listening to the show. Let me know what you think. Jump out to thesaleshunter.com. Send me your comments. Great selling.